I want justice and I want him arrested. Because if it was him that took their life, he'll be arrested. So I feel that the same laws apply for another human being should apply to them too, whether they're the police or not.
That is Keeven Robinson, the mother of Keeven Robinson, who died last week during a struggle, actually after a struggle with Jefferson Sheriff's deputies.
The parish coroner ruled Robinson's death a homicide, and we do have exclusive video obtained from the Shell station where detectives first made contact with Robinson. It's been now shared thousands of times, but what isn't seen on camera is the following altercation in a backyard where Keeven Robinson died. Well, now the NAACP is weighing in on its expectations for this investigation moving forward. Katie Steiner is live at the Jefferson Parish Sheriff's Office this morning with the list of demands from the NAACP. Hi, Katie.
Yeah, the NAACP does have a list of demands, and one of those demands, it wants the Sheriff's Department, the Jefferson Parish Sheriff's Department, to fire the 4 deputies that were involved in this case.
If they were murdered, we want the murderers, those persons that committed this crime on this young man, we want them to be arrested and charged with capital murder. That's what happens. If you commit a crime such as that in the state of Louisiana, in America, you should be charged.
It also wants independent investigations into the death by the state police and the U.S. Justice Department. Sheriff Joe Lopinto has invited both agencies to participate in a joint investigation. The NAACP is also calling on the sheriff to get body cameras, but Lopinto said that body cameras would not have made a difference in this specific case because these deputies were undercover. The other thing the NCAA wants is to set up a citizens review panel and to implement better sensitivity training for all deputies in Jefferson Parish. Now, the NAACP is now sending that last demand to JPSO. Yesterday, we reached out to Sheriff Lopinto, and he said that as of 6 o'clock, he had not gotten those demands, and he was not going to respond to the demands until he got the list of demands and was able to look them over. So as soon as he does react to that, we'll pass that along to you here on WWL-TV, also on our website at WWLTV.com. Reporting live on the West Bank, Katie Steiner, Eyewitness News.
All right, thank you very much, Katie.
And more information is being released about those detectives who were involved. Yesterday, we told you our partners at The Advocate identified them as 2 of the officers don't have any, actually apparently have some black marks on their record.
Yeah, Leslie's actually been looking into these agents and their histories.
Yeah, 2 of those detectives have pending lawsuits against them for excessive force. And the Advocate tells us that the 4 detectives, let's start with that, involved in the altercation that led to Robinson's death are David Lowe, Jason Spadoni, Justin Brister, and Gary Bordelon. Now, David Lowe and Gary Bordelon are named in unrelated lawsuits alleging excessive force. According to court filings, Lowe is one of 2 deputies accused of pulling a drug suspect out of a car in Harvey, then punching, kicking, and hitting him with a flashlight or a club. Now, Bordelon is one of 3 deputies accused of tackling and beating a woman who allegedly had prescription painkillers in her home on the West Bank. An attorney for Robinson's family responded to these lawsuits.
What if, as a result of these prior lawsuits, these officers would have been taken off the street? What if, as a result of these prior lawsuits, these officers would have been fired? Then Keeven may be alive.
Now, with that being said, we should also mention both Lowe and Bordelon have also been cited for valor in the line of duty. Lowe for saving a woman who tried to jump off the Huey P. Long Bridge, and Bordelon for arresting 2 career criminals responsible for dealing heroin in Jefferson Parish.
Still a long way to go in this investigation. All right, Leslie, thank you very much. Here's some